the sound of my voice, say, I love food. Excellent. I love it. Excellent. Excellent. Good people, hello. My name is Mero Cocinero Karimi, and I come from very far away because I am here to give you good energy. So give it up for yourselves. Yes. Yes. Good people. See, there's a lot of forces out there that are after our hearts and our stomachs. Yes. You don't believe me? Then why does the CIA have the same initials as the Culinary Institute of America? But we don't need to worry about them. No, no, no. We have everything we need to cook and eat together as a community. We've got you, all of us cooking, eating together as a community. Are you with me? This side, are you with me? All right, good. This side's a little angry in the front. Good. I love it. So, good people, what I'd love you to do is I've given all of you at your table, I'd like you to take a piece of mint. Take this mint. I'd like you to take this mint, and I'd like you to look at it. Just look at it, I know, just look at it. And really notice the patterns on the leaf. Each one unique and individual, like everyone in this room. And now I'd like you to take it, be you left or right. I'd like you to take it in your first 3 fingers and rub it. Yeah, rub it. Rub that bad boy, yeah. It could be a bad girl, it's up to you. Rub it. Yes. And then put it under your nose. And because you're a sexy audience, one more time. And now look at it again and repeat after me. I love you, mint. Thank you for sacrificing your life for me. And now, kiss it. And look at it again. Flirt. And slowly bring it up to your mouth and put it in because it's been washed for your protection. Okay? And slowly chew it. And when we chew slowly, not slow chewly, when we chew slowly, it allows for the enzymes in our saliva to break down our food and put it into our system. And when we chew slowly, it allows for the memories of our food to enter our system as well. So while you're chewing this mint slowly, ask yourself, what does this mint remind me of? For example, this mint reminds me of my first time going to go visit my grandmother in Guatemala. And I was really sick because I had an American stomach. I'd eaten all the American food. And I came to Guatemala and I got really sick. And she served me a mint tea and said that whenever I didn't feel well, that I should always make mint tea to make me feel better. So what about you, audience? Share at your table what the mint reminds you of. Go, share. All right, good people. For those of you that like to speak in front of crowds, this is your time. I know we didn't have time. You can share throughout the conference. Good people, I want to hear from 3 people. What do we got? Raise a hand. Help me out. What do we got? What did the mint remind you of? Yes, sister.
My mother's garden in Washington, D.C. with 3 different types of mint.
Excellent. Were they all legal mint? Yes. Excellent, sister. Excellent. What else? Yes, sir. Mojitos, alcoholic, yes, excellent. One more. What do we got? Middle. What do we got here? Come on, hurry. Yes. Morocco. Why Morocco, sister? Excellent. Everyone, we just made memories count. Everyone, our memories count. Let's give it up for ourselves. Woo! Yes! Oh, wow, microphone guy, I just realized. I'm taking this off. All right, here we go. Ta-da. Quick change. Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm more serious now. I'm going to get strip in front of you. My name is Robert Karimi, and what you just saw is what I do for a living. I am Mero Cocinero Karimi. I go around the country doing a comedy cooking show, making people laugh and feeding them. This is my Mr. Rogers, so if anybody wants to sing. It's a beautiful. Oh, yeah, you get to see the wire now. Does it work? Yes! Awesome. So I go around and doing this comedy cooking show. And I also design experiences with my company, The People's Cook. We make healthy messaging delicious. And what I wanted to do was give you a taste of what I do, because I kept wondering, how do I make you count? How do we make people count? I mean, when I think of the word count, I think of only one person.
Isn't that, wait.
How do I make you count? How do we do it? We always we hit people with numbers, 1, 2. I mean, you're about to, after I'm done, you're about to be hit with numbers as well. We always get people to count. So, around 5 years ago, 5 wonderful years, 5 years ago, I decided to change my comedy cooking show and focus on type 2 diabetes in at-risk communities in the US using interactive art activities. My Iranian father, got type 2 and hated insulin. He went back, with the help of his doctor, he went back to my grandmother's recipes. And with water and exercise, the disease is now in remission. And I thought, hey, I could do that. If I can get people to remember their own cultures, their cultural recipes, their cultural stories, and other people's cultural recipes and stories, couldn't we promote community and individual well-being? I started to research, and then I was hit with numbers. Oh, that was the Black Panthers. I forgot that one. Yes, very good. I was hit with numbers. 1 in 6 will get type 2 diabetes. In 2050, Saudi Arabia will have the most. African Americans, Native Americans, Latinos, Asian Americans all have type 2 diabetes. It was so overwhelming. And diabetics were telling me the same thing. They said that they were told to count calories, count carbs, count medicines. This is good, this is bad. And one woman in San Antonio told me that her doctor told her that the reason why she acquired type 2 diabetes was because she was Mexican, and that her culture was the reason, and the cultural foods were the reason that she would continue to do worse. And she cried, asking me, why did he do that? And all I could think about was, he didn't make her count. If we're here talking about social and global change, we've got to stop getting people to count and make people count. When I started doing my journey, I came up with these simple recipe. I'm just a humble, crazy artist cook, but here's the recipe. How you have to make people count. Oh, we don't have that one. All right. 1, honor the wisdom of everyone in the room. 2, honor the community's culture. 3, allow for others to shine. And when you do this, you build trust and loyalty and make space for laughter. You have created deliciousness. Now, I started this journey with research. I had nutritionists.
2, 3,
notice the count?
3 apple cores.
This is the count following Deliciousness right now. He got Cookie Monster's culture and got him to count with him and appreciated him and allowed Cookie Monster to shine. When I started, though, with my nutritionist, she taught me the plate method. Said I had to learn 50% vegetable, 25% starch, and 25% protein as a guide for type 2 diabetics and even others to help to have a balanced diet. I said, how can we make this delicious? So with my team of cooks, we started taking cultural recipes and feeding them to people to get them to the table. And then we would share the recipes in a recipe exchange. We would throw events. We would have block parties. We would have lunchtime parties in the middle of plazas, getting people excited and interacting, and getting them to interact directly with cultural foodways. And it would inspire wonder. I have like a lowrider kitchen cart that I get people cooking and eating together. And I even made a pop-up restaurant which let people be the leader. It wasn't an expert telling them how to eat. They would share over dinner cultural recipes and cultural foods. And always, to allow others, I would be a fool. I would act like a jokester so that they would have to explain to me, because if the fool could do it, shoot, I can. And what started to happen was
Yes?
I love it.
Yes. Making the people eat vegetables. There you go, man. Here you can have another one because you danced.
Yes.
Thank you.
Taste this pickle. Delicious.
Notice, to give you some corporate language for this, what I did there, all I did was give that woman, it was in Baltimore, and I gave her Korean Guamanian yellow squash recipe, yellow squash pickles. And then she gave it to someone else. And so to give you this in corporate language, the following of what I did, I went into a difficult demographics, gained their trust by being culturally centered and letting them lead, and I created brand loyalty to being healthy through cultural stories and recipes. Thus, they became my ambassadors. A case study. Oh boy, we're going to go quick. A case study. Maryland Institute College of Art. Really quickly. The Institute wanted me to help them get East Baltimore residents to go and work with the students, but the residents didn't trust them. So what did we do? We went into the community and we threw a block party by learning their recipes and learning the music they like. But nobody came. Why? Because, well, they didn't trust them. So I told my crew, if anyone wants to help, let them. And who came first? The young people. And then they saw this crazy chef, so who came next? Their parents, wondering what the hell were they doing with the crazy chef? And then the nuns from the AIDS hospice next door with their patients came. And then by the end, we had 250 people. And at the next day, the kids came up to me and asked me, they said, Mr. Cook, can you teach us these recipes about grilled okra and grilled eggplant? Because we want to learn how to cook for our grandmas and our mothers. This is deliciousness. Deliciousness does not happen quickly. Deliciousness has to happen over time, and it requires visionary funders like Creative Capital, who listened to me and gave me and followed the recipe for me and gave. We're missing the slide, but they gave me $10,000, and with $10,000, I turned it into 100 and got support from people like Walton Family Foundation and Super Value and General Mills, like that. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Okay. And now, because of their investment, we've served over 30,000 people since 2009. And Arizona State is now studying my methods for their effectiveness because they noticed after the pilot study that more participants are open to change because of what they did, of being involved with me. Now, you might be saying, Robert, we do this. We fund housing, we fund buildings, we fund farmers markets, we fund gardens. So did South Phoenix. South Phoenix has one of the largest investments in taking on obesity and type 2 diabetes in their history, but yet the numbers are still skyrocketing. Good people. They brought me out. And what I did is I worked with promotoras. I don't know if you know what promotoras are, but they are the women that work in the community and take a doctor's advice and help people with it. Help them, go dancing or whatever the doctor prescribes, they help out. But the problem is that many times these patients don't continue when the promotoras leave. I worked with them and told them all that we made cooking shows together. We danced together, and I used their own cultural language to develop things that were more engaging to their public. And then took them to the community gardens, and then took them to the farmers and everything so that they could go back to their community and explain it into their own cultural language to make the patients hungry for more. This is deliciousness, good people. And today, when you're listening to the numbers, okay? When you're listening to the numbers, remember this, that you curators of the future, all of you, everyone in this room, as I listen to all of you, even when I was in the How to Engage Employees, you are the future. You are curating the arts, social engagement, even the culture of volunteerism in the world. You all are doing this. So when you get the numbers today, remember, this crazy cook, artist guy gave you the recipe of how to make count count. Repeat the numbers with me, can we? 1. Honor wisdom of everyone in the room. 2. Honor the culture of your community. 3. Allow for others to shine. And then you will build loyalty and trust and make space for laughter. You, my good friends, have created deliciousness. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.